Okay, this is my zero damage guide for Kephri. It's just going to be me talking over one of the kills I'd done in a previous stream. But the idea is we've got these three marked tiles here, and that's where we're first going to be placing the dung. So you're going to want to place your first line of dung here and carry on fighting the boss. And make sure you're just dodging the AoEs correctly. And we'll skip ahead a bit here. And I'm pretty sure when these come out, I actually killed the egg behind me. You can't do that because they tend to bother me a bit. Yeah, this guy, don't like that guy, so you can kill him to get him out of your way because I don't like going over to this area. Bothers me. But we're going to place our second line of dung here. This is important. It's actually very important that you get to this time in time and you pay attention to when you're about to get dunged. This allows us to drag the ranger on this tile and trap him in a way that we can be on this side of the boss and be out of his attack range. We can actually melee the boss while he's trapped there. Now, this third line of dung will trap the melee, and you don't necessarily want to trap the melee on the first one. I'll come here to the range drag tile, and let's just watch that again. As you phase the boss, this is important. If you stand here for too long, a couple of ticks too long, it will not work, and he will end up dragging down this way, and will not be able to drag back this way. But by clicking the range drag tile as you phase, as you can see here, you'll watch that this guy drags behind this number 2 and actually freezes in place, unable to move. At the same time, you can put on bring melee for this guy. And the reason this guy is now trapped is because they can walk off of the dung that is underneath them when they spawn, but they can't walk back over it once they're off of it. So as soon as he walks out of this staircase, the staircase traps him here and he can't walk back down. So he is now frozen in this position. At this point, you're going to want to throw Fang Specs, Claw Specs, or Twisted Bow is pretty good on this guy. Magic is pretty good on this guy. I go for the double Fang Spec here, and we get lucky, we kill him, I think, in the next hit. Now, these guys, you can kill these guys, but in a scowl this high, then they're pretty much always going to cap and max. They're going to go just above what the boss's max HP is, and then they're just going to stop. So I'd say there's no point in a scowl this high trying to kill the little guys. Just focus on that soldier. And then, important, this spitting scarab, it cannot stack on top of another scarab. So before you actually go into the next phase, you want to kill that spitting scarab before you get this HP down so that you can drag the next one into the same place. And you can see that I didn't make it to this tile 3 here, and the point of actually going to this tile 3 instead of being on the corner and getting this line is it will create a straight line, meaning you can go straight to this range drag tile. But this range drag tile, this works on any of these tiles back here, and you can go all the way back to this wall here. So we've still got 2 tiles free to get to the range drag tile. But once you've placed that number 3, you're going to want to place any other dung because you've got a lot of HP to deal. You're going to get more dung, and you don't want to cause that corner to be messed up. You can place it on the number 1 again. That's what I've actually been doing recently. I actually find that better, but in this clip, I do. Yeah, in this clip, I do place it on the number 1. I think that's better, just staying over here and chilling in this corner until you're ready to phase the second phase. Keeps the room nice and clear for yourself. And yeah, we'll skip ahead a bit. So we did place another dung there in the corner, as you saw there. And now I'm getting ready to phase. I didn't do any DPS as I ran around because I want to get on that range drag tile, like I said, as soon as possible. So I'm going to make sure that I don't hit that 29 until I'm in that corner. And I literally am 5 HP right now, so I'm going to get ready to run behind the dung, behind the line, and here we go. And now we can hit the arcane, and we are completely out of range from the ranger. You don't actually need to pray mage here. You can actually keep your pray range on, unless you don't do enough DPS. This guy will not attack you, and you'll actually see the animation. The animation actually looks like this, and it fires at you very slowly, which you can pre-mage for. So if you feel like you're not hitting enough on this guy and you hit a bunch of zeros, definitely switch to pre-mage. But yeah, we clear this guy out, and again, ignore in this kind of scale, just ignore these guys, and you're going to go for T-Bow or Bofur, again, magic. I mean, that's a nice 80, and I think we KO him with a 60 here. So yeah, that was pretty lucky. That doesn't always happen, but that wasn't even a max. I don't even know what the max is, but that was an 80 damage. And the whole point of doing that range drag, going over here, killing the arcane, killing the soldier, this guy is now trapped, and this melee side is completely free for the rest of the kill. So all of the dung you're not going to place on number 1 now. You're going to place in this corner, you can place in that corner. You've got all of the space in the world to finish this kill off now, and there'll be no more overlords coming. This was with more overlords as well. And I think at the end here I run out of prey, and I don't want to use that last dose of restore. I wanted to save it for the final bosses, so I did allow myself to go out of prey. But important to know is right here, I don't right click this pile, but this pile here, there's about 5 or 6 on there. Look at the amount of hits that I'm getting hit for. It's over 4. There is a lot of them there, and you can just barrage that. And because they've got 0 defense stats, you can actually do it without switching gear. You can be in your melee gear in your Fang, or in your whatever you're wearing, your Hasta, whatever you're wearing, and you can literally just throw a single barrage on this pile, and you're going to heal up an absolutely massive amount. So any mistakes that you made, if you take a big 70 from this, if you can control yourself well enough and not take another damage, you can dodge it again, get some barrages off, heal up even without bruise. Hope that helps people for higher scale kephris. Good luck raiding.